Welcome to Pydle day 137. Pydle is a daily puzzle you need to solve by writing Python code. So it is inspired by Wordle or word games like Wordle, but it is slightly different because you don't really need to guess the pattern or something like that. There's no hidden pattern. You just have to look for patterns to write your Python code, and you're restricted to just 10 lines of code, so you can't just have a statement for every pixel. And we use the Pydle function, which is built into the Pydle game, to fill in the pixels with the X and Y coordinate, optional character, and then a color. If you want to see the colors, just look at some of the previous Pydles where we use kind of more colors. Today's Pydle is a boat, a sailboat without the sail. Now this actually works both as a front view or a side view. So front view, it kind of looks quite an impressive boat, or as a side view is a small sailboat. Okay, so have a go at solving that. It's a fairly simple one. Now I always solve the previous day's puzzle in these videos. So this one was a chess rook. So let's have a go at solving that. And remember, we don't have to worry about the black pixels because that's the default background color for Pydle. So it's only the white ones, or if the black ones have got a character and these ones have got a minus emoji. Okay, so we've got our two loops. Let's tackle the whites first. So we've got the top it's kind of alternate pixels, so we can see it's the odd ones. So we can say if x and the modulus symbol gives us the remainder, and we don't actually have to say equals 1, because with Python a positive number is true. Okay, so that should work. Yeah, you can see that worked. What I just didn't do was specify y equals 0, so kind of vertical lines. We say and y equals 0, and we should just have the top one, and then we should also say or x in, so these side ones, x is 0 and 4, and say x in 0, 4. That creates a tuple with the sequence of 0 and 4, and Python actually reads a bit like English, so hopefully that makes sense to you. And then we have to specify the condition of y, and that is 1 less than y less than 4. Okay, so in Python you can use this chain comparison as well, which is quite a nice way of expressing that. Okay, so we've got basically the complete outline of the rook. If I didn't have that kind of dashed lines, then that would have solved the Pydle. Now we need to say else if, elif, and now you can just say y in 1, 4. That's the y coordinates for these horizontal lines, 1 and 4. And here we just need a Pydle of x and y. One's black. If I run that, you will see absolutely no difference in that and that. So it is not quite just a minus character, because that would produce that, which in hindsight would actually have looked quite nice. But what I actually did use was the minus emoji, which looks like this. Okay, so let's just have a look what that one's called. It's actually called, yeah, it's the minus, it's called the minus emoji. Okay, so that solves the Pydle. Okay, it's a nice and simple one, so if you haven't done so already, have a go at solving that yourself. But try and keep up with the days, because you will kind of gain credit in the stats if you solve the daily puzzle, Pydle. So I will see you again tomorrow with the solution.